So tonight we're saluting our outgoing shlichim of Torah Mitzion. Torah Mitzion is spread all over the world. We've been around over 20 years, and they are setting up Beit Midrash in different communities, and they're bringing the best of Israel. They've been in the elite army units, men, women, role models of Israeli society, and they're coming there not from up above, but from eye to eye, heart to heart, and to be there. So we're giving them a salute to their families too. Go off with strength and do an excellent shlichut. Okay, so Torah Mitzion today is facing the challenges that the world does. On one hand, there's the assimilation, the lack of Jewish identity, and on the other hand, what's the future in the world, anti-Semitism, and also, is Israel a safe place? But I'll tell you today, Israel is a flourishing country, and they tell that to everybody. Israel is flourishing, everything is great here. When the world, everything is unfortunately going haywire, and we see attacks everywhere, they're bringing hope. They're bringing that there's a tomorrow, and where? In Israel. Our shlichim share with us the challenges they face on a personal level, educating their kids, and how they deal with issues in the communities. So we have got an excellent team that gives them support base. I mean, today's technology, it's all on WhatsApp, you support them, but we also go and meet them and make sure we're on the ground with them. At the same time, we train them well. We make sure they have all the materials available, that they'll be excellent emissaries for Israel. But they also face hard times. There are sometimes challenging times. There's war here, there's terror attacks, and then they sometimes feel, wow, we're far away from Israel, far away from home. We're somewhat miserable, but we tell them, this is when you need to be strong. This is when you have to stand up and you turn around. No, don't be worried, but be somebody to influence the others. You need to strengthen now the Jews over there, the Jewish community. And therefore, when you are in that position, you worry less, you do more, and you influence more. And instead of needing strength, they go and strengthen others. They're excellent shlichim.
Tell us about the story about the family in Washington.
So I want to tell you, we really need as many of our friends, Jews, to come home to Israel, Aliyah. I can't tell that thousands come, but I like to say that every year there are tens of Jews making Aliyah. Just one idea that it's a moving story is that we had a shaliach in Potomac in Washington, near the White House. And what's they lacking in life? Nothing. They got everything, big houses. They got everything going for them. But we had a shaliach in this community, and on his stender, on what he was learning, the Gemara, the tractate, he had written there the place where he lived in Israel, Neve Daniel. And every evening he'd meet with the father and then mix with the family, the wife and the kids. And the wife said, you know what, I want my kids to grow up just like them. And slowly it set in. And today, this family is where that shaliach is from, Neve Daniel. It's just one story, and they're going to come here tonight. It's a surprise, actually, to tell the shlichim, you can influence, you can have a great impact on people's lives. Just be heart to heart, eye to eye, and you'll make a difference in their lives. Our goal is to strengthen Jewish identity, to make it a world that we can learn Torah, that we can learn and be proud about our Zionism, and yes, to connect them to Israel. Come visit, and when you're ready, make Aliyah. It has a great impact on the kids, and they bring their parents afterwards. The kids, they see the units, the army units that the shlichim have served in, and then they say, we too want to be in Golani and Givati, and then they do it. They come here, and they go and serve in the army. So yes, there's impact, and if you hear about the volunteer soldiers, Machal, ask them from which communities from, who influenced them to come, because I'm sure at least some of them it's a Torah Mitzion Shaliach.